Hey guys, I am coming to you from Belgrade, Serbia, and I wanted to give you guys an update on what happened on my flight with Singapore Airlines. There were some pretty disturbing things that went on there. You guys probably know that travel is not the way it used to be. It's much more difficult now with COVID. So I had originally had booked a flight from Phnom Penh, Cambodia to Belgrade, Serbia with Singapore Airlines and Lufthansa. So it's an alliance there. You transfer to a different airline. So I had this flight for May 21st. So what happened was that I went to check in at Phnom Penh Airport for my flight, and they said that my COVID PCR test was too far back. So I had had it the day before. And what they said is that it was 24 hours plus 24 hours for the flight and the layovers, right? Plus it was a little bit late. It was about 4 or 5 hours late. So they said that I couldn't board the plane. So I had to reschedule the flight for June 4th. So what happened there was for the second time around, I got the COVID test the same day. PCR test. I got it at Pasteur Institute in Phnom Penh. So when you go there, you'll just tell them, make an appointment and tell them that you need it for same day. So go at 7:30. For the second time around, I went to pick up the COVID results at like 2 p.m. They had me wait a little while. Got it by 3. I was at the airport by 3:30. So what happened at the airport was that I went to check in, waited like 45 minutes in line. So the next problem that happened there was that the airline said that I needed to have an onward ticket from Serbia. You have to buy another plane ticket to get your original reservation, right? So I just went on my cell phone, booked a flight to Montenegro for only $70 US. Very fast, went through. So I got that, then I got back in line. So the third problem that I had there, the PCR test cleared. They were satisfied with that. So the next problem was my luggage, which is oversized excess baggage. So they couldn't figure out how much to charge me for the baggage, the entire trip, Lufthansa and Singapore Airlines. So it's excess, a little bit oversized, overweight. So I was just sitting there at the counter, just waiting for them to get this thing straightened out. So what happened was that they had held me there at the counter for like 45 minutes. So you're talking right up until before the flight took off, like 10 or 20 minutes, and I'm still there, right? Everyone else most people are gone. There's like 1 or 2 people left there. So they finally said $300 additional. After that, I paid cash and then raced over to immigration. Immigration attempted to charge me for my overstay, and it's supposed to be free. They have this policy where you're allowed to overstay during coronavirus. So I was there for 13 months, and he just looked at me and saw that I was in a rush and said, okay, get the hell out of here. So I just ran by them, went through security. Security checked my stuff, took a wrench out of my bag, confiscated that. Then I went onto the gate, boarded the plane, and was lucky. I was sweating like crazy, because I was nervous, and got out of the plane. We took off about 20 minutes late. So the good news there is I did actually make it to my connection at Singapore. And when I went to Singapore, most of that airport is shut down. So they have everybody stay in one lobby. And they had actually taken us and led us to the gate. So that airport is definitely not the way that it was before. Now, when I got to Frankfurt, that airport is more functioning as it normally does. It's a huge, massive airport, Frankfurt. They have a lot of connections all over Europe. I think it's probably one of the largest airports in Europe. And you'll see my other video about Frankfurt Airport there. But went through there. It's huge, so make sure to leave a lot of time for walking between terminals. So I went and went to Terminal 1, certain concourse, and then Concourse Z. Got my flight to Belgrade. That was about 2 hours, Showed up here, after 24 hours travel. Boom, got my black car driver. Went to the hotel. And here I am. And it's a beautiful city, and I'll be filming videos here. But I would like to advise you of caution when flying during coronavirus. It might not be worth it as a tourist. It's just too much of a hassle. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a few. Thanks for watching.